Hi and welcome to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a review as voted by you, and this one's a really fun one. I'm really looking forward to this one, so stick around and let's get into it. Okay, so that's right, we are reviewing The Return of the Living Dead. Now this one was an overwhelming yes for this one. I put it up with another 80s film, Night of the Creeps versus The Return of the Living Dead, and this one overwhelmingly won. So this is a classic, like I said, it's from the 80s, came out in 1985, it was directed by Dan O'Bannon. It stars Clu Culaga, James Karen, Don Calfa, Tom Matthews, Linnea Quigley, and a whole lot more. Now, this is where the spoiler alert goes. If you haven't seen this one, recommend you go and watch it. It's definitely a classic. Like I said, can't say any more than it's a classic. This is my copy of the DVD here. It doesn't come with a lot of special features, but there is a couple of trailers on there as well. One DVD does have an audio commentary, which apparently is very interesting to listen to. Unfortunately, I don't have that version. The plot involves two employees of the Oneida Medical Supply Warehouse who accidentally release a deadly gas into the air, which causes the dead to rise from the graves. Now, like I said, this is a 80s classic for me. I grew up with this film. It's a super fun film with splatterings of gore and humor throughout. It's got a great cast. The effects are really good. The directing is fantastic by Dan O'Bannon. And it's full of atmosphere, and both 80s atmosphere and horror atmosphere with a distinct punk vibe through a lot of the cast, which you do see. Now, I will start out, this movie does have fast zombies in it, but I think a lot of people overlook that this is kind of where fast zombies originated from. Not 28 Days Later, which was done quite more recently. This one had your first real fast zombies in, I believe. And it is definitely where the first zombie movie to bring out the classic trope of brains, where zombies cry out for brains. But yeah, so keep that in mind. So what I enjoy about this one, there's so many things I do enjoy about it. For me, it's almost perfect. It's well paced, it's well written, it's got a great soundtrack, and the effects, like, just look at Tarman, like, still stands up today. The effects still hold up. And there are more subtle zombie effects throughout the movie, and they look good. There's the torso on the table who's talking and eyes are moving, and it's all done by puppets and etc., but it's really well done. The acting, like I said, is on point. Great cast, great directing. It's a well-written movie. It is just a great, in my opinion, a great 80s horror film. And yeah, I can't really point out anything that's wrong with it. I guess if I do point out one thing that stands out for me as to what's not great about the movie, there is one scene where Freddy turns into a zombie. You see him die, and then he turns and he attacks Tina, his girlfriend. The filming goes into a sort of a shaky cam, slow motion effect, which really takes me out of the film in that sense. So that's probably the only part that I didn't really enjoy. There's other parts which are just so well done, which compensate for that. So yeah, it's one small scene, like not even 10 seconds out of the whole movie. So for me, the best scenes out of the whole movie, there are so many. Like I said, the film throughout is just top notch. But in particular, the scenes, two scenes where they reveal Tarman. The first one is where Tina sees Tarman, and it's just a close-up, and you just hear Tarman say, brains, and tongue comes out and everything. And then the second reveal of Tarman, where Suicide, one of the punks, pulls back this tarp, more brains, and reaches out and grabs Suicide. that reveal of Tarman was fantastic. Also the dead coming out of the graves. There's one scene where this skeleton sort of pokes its torso up and raises its head to the sky, eyes open, and the soundtrack kicks in. It's great. The zombies using the radios, they're not stupid, they're not dumb zombies, they're smart, they want brains, they would do whatever they need to get it. Send more paramedics, send more cops. Really great scenes. And of course there's Linnea Quigley's Trash, her dance on the graves. You know, you can't go past that. That's classic from this film. So overall, I'm going to give this film a 9 out of 10. Like I said, it's nearly perfect. One scene threw it out for me. Otherwise, I probably would have given it a 10. But overall, this is a fantastic film. Highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it now. Now, like I did with this one, I will pop another poll up on my Instagram this coming week. Usually, depending on where you are in the world, it'll be a Sunday or a Monday. And this one's kind of like, I'm going to have a bit of fun with this one. So thank you very much for watching. Once again, if you're a new viewer, appreciate if you click that subscribe button and hit that bell. That way you'll be notified of all my future videos. And also hit that like button, and thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.